Welcome to the channel, friends. In this video we are going to see the Java variables and data types. What is a Java variable? The variable is a name for memory allocation. There are three types of Java variables: local, instance, and static. First we see variable is just nothing but the only the memory allocation name. In that, variable is a name for reserve area allocation in memory. In other words, it is the name for memory location. For example, we are declaring the any variable name. For example, there is a we have the a name for myself, like Ravi is a name. For example, so name is a variable name I am declaring, and value for it, my name is Ravi, right? So it's, we can say it is combination of vary and able, which means its value can be changed. I mean, name can be changed in Ravi, Akash, Sandeep, whatever may be. So variable name value can be changed, but so this is uh, the exactly meaning of the variable. So its value can be changed. So variable name can any be. So there are three types of variable. This is local variable. Local variable means we have the method and inside the method body. So if the any variable declare inside the body of the method is called as local variable. We can use this variable only within the method, not outside the method. So this is where variable limited only this method only. So that's why it's called a local variable. So it can not be used outside the method. So this in this class we declare the inside the method. So class even not aware that variable exists in the inside the method. So class didn't know, only the method know about this variable. So inside the method only the variable is accessible, and this variable cannot be static. And instance, what is non-static, we will say later in detail, but just remember local variable cannot define as a static. So next one is the instance variable. The variable declared inside the class but outside the body of the method. This is called the instance variable. It is not declared as static. It is called as instance variable because its value instance specific and it's not be shared among the instance. So this is also not declared as a static variable. And third is static variable. The variable declared as a static, this is called a static variable. For example, static int, like that. So this we are mentioning the static keyword before the declaring the data types. That's why it's a static variable. So static variable cannot be local. So here already we have seen the local variable cannot be static. So the static variable cannot be local. You can create a single copy of static variable and share it among all the instances of the class. Means at any point we can share the static variable. Memory allocation is happen only when the class is loaded in the memory. The data type. Data type is nothing but the different size of, we have the different data, different type of the values. Like we have the percentage in the form of decimal numbers, and we have the numbers that is not non-decimal. That is only the numbers is either. We have the grade like A, B, A plus plus, O, like that. We have grade, and we have the name, that is where contain the number of the characters. We have different data. So that's why the Java have to identify which data we are providing to the, we have the providing to the memory or providing to the program. So for that we have the data types. So this have two data type, Java containing two data types, that is primitive data type and non-primitive data type. The primitive data type includes a boolean, character, byte, short, int, long, float, and double. Basically, byte, short, int, long. This is for all including in integer data types only. It's a just different capacity of the storage. So float and double also the same decimal for declared for the decimal data type. It's have the limitation for the float. So double is the extended size of the decimal memory. So non-primitive data type. There's a non-primitive data type is a classes, interface, array, and string. String is a data type also and class also. We have the very used chapter string there. We will see in detail in later. So you can see the what these are the all the overview of the picture of the data type. This is primitive and non-primitive, non-primitive string and array, classes, interface like that. And primitive have the boolean. Boolean have to say exactly only the one type of this boolean. Boolean means just true and false values. It's contain only one bit of storage. So either zero store or either one store. This is or true, either of false. This is another numeric. Numeric as is a character. Character is only have one character like A, only one. B, this for example, only one character is there. Integer means the numbers 1, 10, 100 like that. This is this four different type of integer like byte, short, int, long, depending on the different size. We will see in the next slide. This what is the size of the different byte, short, int, and long. And the another is float point. There is float and double. So boolean has a default value is false and its size is 1 bit. Either store false, either store 1. It's either store 0 or 1. Inside internally I am showing in terms of electronics. This is a 0 or 1. In terms of program, this is false or true. And character, this default value is unary and 2 byte, and byte has a 1 byte, short is a 2 byte, and default value is 00, int is a 4 byte, and long is 0l. 0l is representing the long, and it has a 8 byte. This 1, 2, and 4, this is all including in integer type of the data. Just have a different size, different capacity. Then there is a float. Float is a default value is 0.0, and it has a 4 byte. Double has a 0.0 d is the defining the double, and it has 8 byte. These are the different data types, and we will see in the program like that. We have the yesterday we have designed the programming. This is the main method, and we have the different variable like local variable. We know that we are declaring a local variable inside the method, and the outside the method we are declaring the instance variable. Instance variable, and another with static variable. This is also we are declaring the outside of the method, not the local. The static variable. So how to declare the variable? Then we have the variable name. How to declare variable? There are the standard formula. We have to declare data type, then variable name, and equal to variable value, or is a simple meaning value, right? For like we have declaring the area, declaring something, the we are writing the code here, so just remove this. We are the commenting just things. So we are writing the exactly code. We are the this is local variable inside the method we are declaring. And how to declare this? We have to mention data type. For example, we are declaring what data type, that is character, and we have to do variable name. For example, what the variable name we are providing grade. For example, what is the grade the person having. So grade is, and we have standard format to declare the character is single quote, and we are saying that A grade. Just we have to mention the just we have to mention the single character only. If we are mentioning some more character, it is giving the error. So what is error is too many characters character blur. So we have to convert in string. So we are using the character. So this is the character only, and we have to end the statement by using parenthesis. That is semicolon. Then we have the data type is string. String have the series of character. So we have to for example name equal what is this is a data type, this is a variable, and we have to give the value. For example, value is a Ramesh, for example, whatever it could be. This is, should be a string of character, can be a statement. For example, my name is Rakesh, for example. This is just to be done nothing but the with the in the statement by parenthesis. This is the data type and the that variable name and the variable value. This is the all are the local variables. We have to just print, and we have to give yes out in start, or for example system dot out dot println. Simply, for example, you have to print the a, so we are just mentioning here the grade, right? It's directly importing this value, and we have to print the name, so name. And this is we have to declare the instance variable. For example, we are declaring here the something like int, or for example whatever character, and here is a character we are providing grade. Here is a big grade we are providing. So this is nothing but the with this have a different variable, because this is the outside the class. This, so this is instance variable, and we are, for example, we have to declare the static variable like static character c, like that. Is this passing variable name is already defined, so we have to change the variable name. For example division c, for example, like that. This kind of this static variable we have to mention by static keyword. This is the instance variable outside the class, non-static, and this is the inside the method, so it's a local variable. And we have the data type is character, and we have the character is the here, and like integer we have to integer like, so we have just I'm creating in the format like, and character like we have to integer mention the integer type according to int. You have a person having the marks like in form of integers, marks equal to um, for example 100 out of 90, 90 for marks is there. Just we are mentioning. Another one is a float, right? We have the percentage in float. Float is percentage float 78.56. So we have to mention, sorry, this is saying that the required data type is float but provided double, so we have oversized that this thing, so we can write is d, or is it double like that. Float we are mentioning here float, anything we have to mention like the in single point, that is yeah, xyz whatever it would be. So point one, okay, this also exceeding I think Yes, this is was also exciting. For example, zero investments, 03. It could be this. We can remove this kind of the we can mention the variables we are printing here. The so I'm mentioning this in the form of string. My grade equal to and contract concatenation operator. My name equal to concatenation operator. This is the accessing the name, and for example we have to integer is there. My marks. So my mark equal to is whichever is visible using this coming in dark format. So marks is coming in dark format. My percentage percentage. So this is we have not used the xyz. So we have to use that. So my when what is could be that xyz, right? So we have to import this variable inside the class, right? This is the instance variable, and what we have the expense about the variable declared inside the class, but the outside the body of method is called instance variable. It is the not declared as static, it's called as instance variable because its value is instance specific and it's not shared among the instance, so it cannot be shared among the instance. So like this we, for example, we have to import, right, grade. This is the instance variable. Like this we can see, let's see, we can import that instance like this. See, for example, my grade, I have to import this grade. Shall I import? Let's see. I was just see, this is a I didn't import because it's not imported. So you can see this keyword can import this grade also not imported. So this cannot be shared among the instance. For example, this is a division. Like so, we can see the division can import. Yes, we can import division inside the method. Hmm. Yes, we have the grade, right? Yes, let's I remove this static. I will make it static, right? This is static character grade. We am just writing. Okay, this character. Uh, I have to import this grade, right? But I have here already grade, right? So I will use division my grade. So I am writing here the concatenation operator with grade. It's have the variable name is grade, right? So just write grade. Did it import it? No, because it is not get dark. So we have to use this keyword. For that, this we have to use this grade, right? What is the super? I think this words won't working. We have to import this grid, right? So this is creating as a, we have created the grade, and here also the grade. We have to actually also static, we can import indirectly here. Grade is over the field, grade is never used. So for example, you have to import this for here. So how could you import? We have the, so for that we have to make non-static as a, so main is a non-static, main is static method, so that's why we are unable to import the this method, this outside the variable inside the class. Only the static variable can be imported, like this is static variable division, right? And this is the method is static, so that's why we can import the static variable inside static. And this we are not unable to import this. So this is the whole explanation for the variables and data types. Thank you for the watching the video. Please do share and subscribe the channel.